Yeah, the film is The Sleepwalker.
Yes,
Go ahead.
The Sleepwalker.
Yeah.
We're
Sorry.
going. Mona Fastvold.
Yeah.
And also Brady Corbett are with us.
Your face looks better, Brady,
My face looks better than when?
than when you were in the movie. At
Oh
one
yeah,
point.
oh yeah, sure.
What happened to his face in the movie, Gina?
It did not look like it looks now.
Yeah, last time you saw me.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
I am. I am.
Gina had a chance to see this and tell us.
I'm actually glad that the director's here, Mona, because I'm going to tell you the one part of it that really stuck with me, and it was the dinner scene.
Yeah.
So I really liked how you filmed it. So there's 4 people around a round dinner table, and whoever's talking is off camera, and you're just seeing the reactions of somebody else at the table. You're not really seeing the people talking. I thought that was a really interesting choice.
Yeah.
To not be just watching the person talking about, oh, what does this person think about what they're saying?
Right.
I really like that.
Well, thank you so much. Yeah, we actually we wrote it with the intention of shooting it in that particular way and editing it in that way as well, and just staying in these really long shots on each character, and isn't that interesting to see the reaction instead of necessarily the person who's trying to get a reaction?
Yeah,
because when you're saying something, you really are waiting for
right. That's
how it
structured.
lands.
We were really inspired by a sequence from Passion of Anna, the Ingmar Bergman movie, where they do something very, very similar. And then we just decided to approach it in a slightly more modern way.
Yeah, and a little bit more strict way. That's a handheld sequence, and it's improvised, but this is quite tightly scripted.
Let's back up a little.
I want to know what happened to his face.
Let's back up and talk about the story a little bit.
Yeah.
Explain the story of the Sleepwalkers.
Well, The Sleepwalker is about a young couple, Kaya and Andrew, and they're renovating Kaya's childhood home. This really enormous mansion in the woods of Massachusetts. And then unexpectedly, suddenly, Kaya's sister shows up, Christine, and later is joined by her fiancé, Ira, played by Brady Corbett. And there's something, it's a kind of a traditional setup in a way, but then the film goes in a different direction.
It sort of unravels as opposed to tying everything up the way conventional genre films do.
Brady, you helped write this along with Mona. Did the two of you come up with the idea together, or?
Actually, Mona had had a kernel of the idea already and had been kind of living with it for quite a long time, as well as these characters or these archetypes. We basically just got together and set it to maths, and we've written a few scripts together now. And the next film we're working on is a film that I'm directing, which is a project that I was living with for a long time and kind of brought to her. So it's really it's always whoever's at the helm is of the films that we're oscillating back and forth on. It's something profoundly personal, and then we're just figuring out a way to give it a kind of architecture.
This house, I'm looking at some pictures here. Is really, from the outside, really amazing looking. Did it? And I think it must be an integral part of the movie.
Yeah.
Just by the look of the house, it
Absolutely.
must be very important in the movie. Where did you find it, and tell me about that.
Yeah, well, the house is it's from the 1920s, and it's inspired by Mies van der Rohe. So it's really one of a kind, and most Mies van der Rohe houses are museums. This isn't the real one, but it's inspired by it. So I found it through my lead actress Stephanie Ellis, and I actually had the house before we were writing the script. So we were writing the script for this specific location. Which is
So it is very important.
It is very important. It became a fifth character in the movie, and it has all these. The way the light falls in the house is quite extraordinary, and how the rooms are shaped is really beautiful and different.
Whose house is it? Does somebody live there?
No, nobody lives there now.
So you just
So
and it's empty, no furniture in it.
Yeah, it was hardly anything there. So everything is really constructed and created by our production designer,
Well, well,
Bill's really worried about the house.
I want the
Yeah.
house. I don't. I want somebody to be there.
Well, you can buy it.
Somebody should be there. How much is it?
I'm not sure, but look it up.
Is it in Is it in Massachusetts?
Yeah, it's in Massachusetts. It's in Sturbridge.
It's not how much you'd buy it for; it's how much you'd spend on fixing it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the thing is pretty uninhabitable.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah. The name of the film is The Sleepwalker, and I still don't know what happened to Brady's face.
Brady's
Well, you have
face.
to watch it. That's part of the unraveling he's talking about.
It's not apparently it's not pleasant.
No.
You've had a screening. No, you have
We've
not.
actually just had a Preston Industry screening. Today is our first public screening.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, how is the industry?
Well, we weren't present. It sounds like it was positive and divisive. I mean, it's the film's the film is a film that the people that love it really, really, really love it, and the people that don't like it are incredibly frustrated by it. I mean, it's not a film that provides easy answers.
No, and that's what excites us. That's the kind of films that I love to watch.
You like it when people yell about things?
Yeah, I really do. I really do. What's exciting to me is to watch a movie that really challenges you and that you kind of, are a little angry about for days.
She's Norwegian. She was born
Yeah.
into death metal.
Well, that answers everything. Yeah.
If you want to see The Sleepwalker, Mona Fastval is the director and writer and actor Brady Corbet. I think I said Corbett before, but
Corbet, yeah,
it's
Corbett.
Corbet.
He's Canadian. Yep.
Nice.
I said Corbett, but then I heard her say it, so I'm not dumb. I
No,
pick up on
no
things.
Yeah.
You can. There is a screening today, but then tomorrow at the Mark in Park City, and then down at the Salt Lake City Library Theater, 6 p.m. on the 22nd, the 24th at the Eccles Theater, and the 25th at the Redstone Cinema.
I liked it because I didn't know where it was going, but I wanted to see where it went. If that makes any, it wasn't
Yeah.
obvious what the story was going to be, but I'm like,
I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah,
if
I'm
that,
glad.
I'm
That's
sure that
good.
makes sense to
No,
you.
for sure, for
Absolutely.
sure.
That-
Okay.
That's all we want.
Now,
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming.
now Brady worked on 24 for a season, and we love our our Jack Bauer. I want to go drinking with this guy.
Kiefer?
I want to go drinking with Kiefer Sutherland really
I've
bad.
done it a few times.
You've done it a
my
few
friend.
times. Tell me,
Hard to keep up with, I would imagine.
is he like a super drinker? No one can drink him under the table.
Oh man, how do I answer that? I mean, there's your answer.
You weren't on-
I
you
worked.
don't dare answer.
I worked with Kiefer on Melancholia as well, the
Oh,
Lars
that's
von
right,
Trier
that's right.
movie.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was between him and Lars. It was like like drunken summer camp.
It's like a bucket list thing I got. I want to see if I can keep up with Kiefer.
Yeah, that guy's lived a lot.
Yeah.
He's a good
Right.
dude.
I don't think your liver could take it, my friend.
I don't know.
I
We'll
don't
see.
think. Thanks a lot, you guys, for being with us. It's
problem.
The Sleepwalker. Check it out, and thanks a lot.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having us.